Gentlemen, we have gathered today to embark on yet another culinary journey. We are going to pull from this lovely envelope here, and it
From
says
the United States Postal Service.
official change of address confirmation letter, verification required, do not discard.
No, you're not reading the important part. It says to Foodies.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we would actually have a real envelope.
I don't ever trust anything Stefani actually does. Not in a bad way, in a good way, but also in a bad way.
Not particularly nervous about Stefani picking the restaurant. I trust her judgment.
I'm pretty nervous that Steph gets to pick these restaurants because she doesn't really understand what restaurants are. You ready for this?
Yep.
This is going to contain where we're going and who is going to be the foodie that gets to pick everyone else's meal.
I'm gonna be a moody foodie. But isn't that the name of that episode?
That's the reviewer.
The moody foodie. Your burgers are subpar.
So
and lacking flavor.
this doesn't even let us know the location that or what the.
Well, no, it says location
it's
specifically.
just the location specifically.
Well,
Sorry.
we can't know where we're going.
So I don't know where we're going, but apparently it's on 14th Street, and the foodie is Dan.
Oh,
Right.
moody foodie. I don't know why I was chosen. I don't know. I don't know.
We got our heading. Let's go.
Larimer Square is a nice area, though. I'm kind of excited.
Not like this trash heap of a neighborhood.
I'm excited to be the foodie. I'm honored to be the foodie in the first foodie or whatever the series is, first foodie. Being the foodie feels pretty good. I mean, I have all the power. Maybe I'll find out some food allergies and try to poison somebody.
You need something to hold that down. You can't just drive around and let it slosh around.
I put my hand there.
Well, that doesn't.
That's still
and the
moving.
footage is you going like, yeah. So guys,
I don't mind holding it like this.
Just I'll go slow as long as I don't turn.
Go slow, we're probably going
but
on
then
highway.
you're like.
Is this in the way? Is this?
Yes. Hey,
Car freshener.
we're in the car now. We're the foodies
Yeah.
with the duties.
So we're going to 13, 17, 14, Den Green, 08022.
Hopefully no one has to take a duties before we get there.
What?
Oh.
Wait, a sharp left on
Maybe
the.
we could buy some sharp suities.
So it's like you're taking the highway.
Yeah?
What did you say?
Oh, there goes the GoPro!
Just to fill in, we're using the GoPro, but it's balanced on the dashboard.
It's moving as you're talking.
It's just gonna sound like.
This is the key we have,
Nope.
but then drove away.
Typically I'll pass an insane asylum until we run into some looties.
Spencer.
Euclid was super cool. They started off by having and grabbing my attention with the beer tap signage out front that made it look cool and super cool.
I thought it was pretty nice, very industrial.
And the place was cool.
Walking into Euclid Hall was pretty cool. Jordan said pretty cool already too. About 800 times.
And when you walked in, the atrium was cool.
Mood lighting kind of. It was the middle of the day. Started to snow outside, so it was nice and warm and welcoming.
Drinks, food, so they have a lot of small bites here, so Dan's gonna pick a few things that we can share, or he can cater specifically per person.
Should I decide everybody's drinks as
Yeah,
well
yeah.
as their
Yep,
food?
you get to
Okay.
decide everything.
A lot of interesting things for sure. I had a peek at the menu. The only thing that I prefer not to eat in some of these situations are certain types of seafood.
I mean, I'm not allergic to anything, so my palate's pretty open, but my biggest problem comes with textures, I'd say, which is why I kind of don't eat too much seafood.
What are you guys' preferences on seafood?
The only thing I can't have are oysters.
Are you allergic to them?
I'll eat them, but I am slightly allergic or something because every time I eat them I have massive stomach pains. It hurts. I don't like swell up or anything, but
All right. We'd like to get fried cheddar curds, the pig ears, the pickled sampler with the jalapenos, eggs, and red beets. Also the, what do you want? You wanted shareable duck poutine for meals, oyster po' boy for Spencer. This guy will take the Ricky Ricardo, and I will take the brat burger. I very much considered poisoning Jordan. He had said he had some weird thing about the oysters, so I thought maybe I might give him the oyster, but I didn't want him to be keeled over or swollen at the end of the day. Cheers. To Foodies. All right, as the foodie, I say you have to chug that right now. Chug, chug.
The foodie
No,
demands
we're
it.
not. Chug,
Satisfy the foodie. Satisfy the foodie. There we go. Satisfy the foodie. Satisfy the foodie. There, yep.
Done. Drinking moderately is far more entertaining to me.
I wasn't aware the foodie had like all control over what was happening.
You must satisfy the foodie. If the foodie wants you to go to the bathroom and give him a little something, you know, cut a hole in the stall, something pokes through.
What's a foodie hole I think you're talking about?
Oh yes, a foodie hole.
Those are beer
gosh.
pickled.
Yeah.
The pickled eggs.
Why not? I didn't realize that pickling it turns it purple.
Cheese curds, pickled eggs, pickled beets, pickled jalapenos.
Can I have a cheese curd, Mr. Foodie?
Everybody can have the food.
It's gonna be your pad thai pig ears.
Oh wow.
So it's a tamarind Thai sauce, and the pig ears are tossed in. Scrambled eggs on the bottom, peanuts. Chef does recommend if you like mint and cilantro, kind of get in there and mix up those flavors, squeeze some lime on top. Then you have your duck poutine.
See how it tastes.
Oh wow.
The cheese curds are just fantastic. They're everything you want in cheese curds.
Oh, those cheese curds.
Tasted pretty phenomenal. I'd continue to eat those over and over again.
I want those curds to be injected straight into my veins.
I wonder if it's going to be as spicy as it looks.
Jordan's a big jalapeno fan.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
It's going to be real spicy. So.
I've never had a tolerance for spicy things. Oh!
The jalapenos were super spicy.
That one has a lot of seeds in it.
Oh my goodness.
You got a couple out of there.
Oh wow, that's spicy. The jalapeno kind of sent me over the edge. I think I didn't look too good.
Let's go for the poutine. I see we're all saving the ears for last.
Oh yeah.
Jordan! Jordan, you just dropped the fries and the poutine and the curds. That's some tender duck.
This is all phenomenal.
That way you said to mix it up. Get some of the mint, some of the cilantro mixed in.
The pig ear was interesting. It was a little tough for me. I don't like tougher food. I mean, I don't have the best teeth anyway. People always ask me, what's in your teeth? I have cavities. I have a lot of cavities.
I'm not big on cartilage or gristle or anything that's like the texture thing again.
Very unique. It wasn't bad by any means, but very unique to the palate.
So the manager remarked that we hadn't ordered the bone marrow. He seemed kind of disappointed when he was asking us what we had gotten. He was like, oh, you didn't get the bone marrow? And we're like, no, it seemed like we were getting on. So he got us the bone marrow. We got the bone marrow
That
right
looks
here.
actually really tasty.
Never had bone marrow before.
I think I have.
No, not that I can remember.
I'm sure I've had.
Man, it's like a jelly.
Oh yeah, it is. That is a jelly. It's a savory jelly.
I have a brat burger here. Oyster po' boy. And then Ricky Ricardo.
This is my oyster po' boy.
I have the brat burger. And then Jordan has the Ricky Ricardo a la I Love Lucy.
Ricky Gervais?
A la I Love Lucy.
Okay. Never saw that
It's a Cuban.
show.
It's a Cuban. Ready for fooderizing foodies?
Let's do it.
Food away. So I actually ended up giving my pick for Jordan to Spencer in a way, because I wanted to see what the oyster po' boy was like.
I mean, he picked something that was outside of my spectrum because I'm not a big seafood guy. But when I got it, it was delicious.
And I gave Jordan the Ricky Ricardo because Ricky Ricardo, it seemed fitting for Jordan.
So when Dan chose that sandwich, I was actually quite interested because I never really had a Reuben style sandwich before. It definitely wouldn't be something that I would ever order on a menu, so this is really good because I'm able to kind of branch out and try something new.
And I picked the brat burger for myself because I wanted a brat burger. Sounded good. I've never even heard of a brat burger.
I can't even taste the oyster. It's just fried goodness.
This is
awesome. All the meat in here is especially tender and juicy, so it's not like a dry sandwich. It's really good.
Very unattractive. Of all the places that we go to all the time and say, that was the best, this place is really the best. There's so many times we go to a place where I'm like, that was alright, but everybody's like, oh my god, that was the best place ever, and I have to be like, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
All the food places downtown here are all awesome. You gotta be good to stay on.
See, that's what I'm talking about. All awesome. Not true. Fredizio's, that's alright. The pineapple ham, of course. Of course.
Yep, of
you
course.
can't go wrong. The chicken heart, sure. Everything else, stop bringing the food to me, please.
Well, I think we just successfully rode off. Let's go into Fredizio's future.
They took out the shots of whiskey and apple bitters for the bone luge, and that was quite the experience.
Kind of use the best side that's hollowed out. Pour the shot down. I do recommend apple Manhattan, so you want to load some apple with some bitters. Leopold small batch whiskey, and then you have some sweet vermouth in there. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
This place is the best place. That's our shoot right there.
That's our shoot. So we'll pour it down, and you put your mouth on this, and then you receive the alcohol.
Ready? Ready?
There you go.
Dan ended up dumping it all over my hands.
I know I got a little messy with Jordan, but Spencer, I was precise, and I meant to be precise with him, and I meant to be messy with Jordan. I got to luge those guys right in their mouths, so it was like, it was just fun.
Lick your hands to get the rest
half
of
of it ended up on my hand. And on my jeans and on my sandwich.
Yep.
You see how messy and greasy my thing is? Alright.
Man.
Hey, Dan.
It tastes good though.
The bone marrow luge was not something I'd ever come across before, but was totally down to ride all the way down. So much so that I did it twice.
I think that was the most successful
That was a good pour.
That
Why
was
did
a
I
good
get a
pour.
good pour?
Man, that was pretty
The
successful.
Foodies pour is the best pour. Thank you very much. I don't want to do it over my sandwich.
Oh, Dan.
Bone marrow shot.
See, he was good for himself. Yeah.
I got a chunk of marrow in there.
Ooh, a marrow chunk, eh?
For our very first episode of Foodie Foes or Faux Foodie or Foodie or whatever this is called, I'd certainly say this is a success.
I'd say the overall experience at Euclid was very pleasing.
Euclid was very welcoming. They were very kind. So thank you to everyone at Euclid.
Overall, I think Euclid Hall was really cool. It was very, very nice place. The food was banging.
They even had more menu items that I would be interested in exploring.
My recommendations when you go to Euclid Hall, I would definitely suggest the fried cheese curds. Those are the bomb. Those are the best. Those are amazing. The bone marrow is really great. I definitely recommend the brat burger. Lots of my recommendations when you go there. As the foodie, I give this place the bill stamp approval, the certification of being a Foodie's choosy. Foodie's choosy? Foodie choosy.
Thank you for joining us.
I give this place 9 out of 10 marrow shots. Right, gang?
Yeah. Yes, gang.
Thank you guys for joining us for Foodie.
Delicioso.
See you next time.
Delicioso.
I got my pretzel bun, now we're on our way. You don't know what you're gonna do unless you pay. You don't know how crazy I am. I'm as crazy as Patrick Swayze, motherfucker. You don't know me, bitch. Good. We ate food, now we're going home.